One of the earliest memories I have was seeing a framed copy of this old newspaper on the wall of my grandparents' middle bedroom in their mid-century Metairie, Louisiana home. It fascinated me for many reasons. It was yellowed and over 50 years old. It was included among the many ancient photos of my grandparents' family members. And it detailed a harrowing event. It was then that I learned from my dad and uncles that the gentleman in the middle was my great-grandfather, Arthur Hubbell, and that he had been killed when my grandfather was just barely 17 years old. St. Philip Catholic Church is located on the Mississippi River, north of this original Vacherie false settlement, in an area that's been known by a couple of names over the years. Names such as Oob, Cantrell, and St. Patrick. It was known as St. Patrick due to the fact that that was the name of the post office. But then in 1924, when the post office changed its name to Vacherie, so did the area. St. Philip Catholic Church traces its history back to the mission chapel of Our Lady of Prompt Succor in 1873 near the present intersection of Highway 18 and Highway 20. In the fall of 1877, Archbishop Napoleon Parish of New Orleans decided to make the mission a permanent parish. He purchased a sizable piece of land, but the chapel was too fragile. The following excerpt is from the beginning of the tape by Mr. Abity.
Well, it was back in 1924, August the 24th. That year it came out with a song, "It ain't gonna rain no more." That stayed dry so long that in the middle of the yard there was cracked that wide in it. So they wrote a song, "It ain't gonna rain no more." So they were giving that fire. The old church that moved it there in 1922, built a new church. And they came there was a big cistern in the back that was getting well high.
While entering the church hall, it was noted that the window of the rectory, 100 feet to the rear of the hall, was blown open. Father Fontaine left the hall, closed the windows, and started walking back through the sheets of rain, which was coming from the north, when a black cloud dropped downward with whirling wind and rain. Father Fontaine recounted, the wind leapt upon him, and as he lifted his head, he saw the building leaning and shingles come flying off. He said he shouted to those inside, "Say your prayers!" He saw the whirlwind strike, roof split into separate pieces, opening wide in the middle. The building was caught in the current of the wind. The timbers were split and torn apart violently, and the building fell with a crash as the walls crumbled, burying 40 to 100 people under timber and debris.